there, friends. So, I was just chilling, you know, vibing, whatever. Well, not really, because I was bored. But I was on Instagram, and then I saw the stuff about all the tea with Thomas on Twitter, okay? And I was like, well, I haven't been posting much on YouTube. I'm bored. It's a pretty important topic, so let's make a video about it. So that's where we're at. Basically, Thomas, he's really not on the right page. Like, he's just not there, you know? Cause, okay, so, like, I love Marinette and Ladybug, you know, same person, but, like, I love her. She's a total bean, and she's a queen, and, like, totally great. I mean, she has flaws, but, like, every character does, and I'm 100% okay with her being the main character. I mean, she's the main character, like, okay, but that doesn't mean that Adrian don't get that, like, you know, screen time. Like, he's totally amazing, and, like, who doesn't want more Adrian? Apparently Thomas. So I'm ultimately a chat stan. Like Adrian Cat Noir, he's just such a dynamic character, and we don't know anything about him. Nothing. We know nothing. All we know, something happened to his mom, and he's sad. That's all we got. Basically, for the past 3 seasons of Miraculous, it's just all been, like, you know, Ladybug and Marinette, and how she feels and what she's going through and what she has to do to, like, become a better self, and, like, her crush on Adrian and all this stuff. And there's nothing wrong with Marinette or Ladybug or having episodes about her. It's just, like, Tales of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, you know? And Cat Noir, can't forget that part, because sometimes I think we forget. But, like, so Thomas in his tweets was all like, what's wrong with having a girl leader in a duo? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think he gets what we're trying to say, you know? I was on people's, like, Instagram and stuff, and I read this one person went through and counted the episodes, okay? 43 episodes about Marinette. 11 episodes centered on Adrian. And I'm just like, because, like, every time Adrian or Cat Noir's on screen, I'm like, yes, it just, like, the show's always just, because, you know, Adrian, Cat Noir, like, who doesn't? And it's, but, like, only 11 out of all of those, like, that's a little, like, what? And the thing is, Thomas is all like, oh, girl power, you know? But at the same time, like, I don't have a problem with her doing this, but I mean, at the same time, Marinette is totally pining and in love for a guy, which is, like she needs validation from Adrian in order to, like, feel better about herself, and, like, she's, like, but, like, it's kind of contradicting in the way that he, like, you know, has it. And he also has Lila, Kagami, Chloe, 3 totally strong, amazing, well, I don't really like Lila, but characters, but they're all, like, obsessed with Adrian. But at the same time, we don't get to see Adrian as much. Marinette is like any other normal girl, okay? You know, she's just living her life, and then she becomes a superhero, boom, okay? But Adrian is so much more relatable, and you feel for him, because Adrian has a dark past and trauma, and you can tell he's sad and lonely, and he like, didn't make any friends, except for, like, Chloe, his whole life. He lost his mom. His dad is horrible, to absolute trash, treats him horribly. And, like, he has, like there's Natalie and the body, I mean, like, there's just, like, so much about Adrian that we want to see and we want to learn about. But we barely know it. Nothing. We don't know anything. We're just lost in the sauce. Like, it's Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, but literally Ladybug, like, throughout the show, like, is just annoyed by Cat Noir. She's like, dang, this guy just can't do anything right, and he just makes jokes, and they make him seem so, like, inferior to Ladybug. And even if Ladybug is going to be like the girl power, the stronger one, the leader, there's nothing wrong with that, but you make Adrien or Cat Noir seem so like useless. Like he's just there for comedic relief every now and then. But he's literally like Cat Noir and Ladybug. It's them against the world. It shouldn't be Ladybug treating Cat Noir badly or just totally thinking of him as a joke when he's not, because he, like, Adrien has, like you can't even imagine the things that he's been through, also because they don't tell us what he's been through. I mean, like, and Thomas did say that there will be future episodes where we learn about it, but I feel like, and what a lot of the fandom feels like, there's not enough. Like, we should, it's the 3rd season, or at least the 4th is coming up soon. Sad it got delayed. But, like, we should still know a little more than we already do, considering how far we've already been into it, you know? So he's all like, oh, you know, like, feminism and, like, girl power, stuff like that. But people are saying, like, feminism is not about girl superiority and her being over and better than Cat Noir, because, you know, they're supposed to be equals, you know? Like, someone else said this, they're yin and yang. Like, there's, like, they complement each other and love each other, you know? But, like, they're not acting like that. They're just completely degrading Cat Noir, and you're just like, but Adrien, like, what you mean? What you doing there, Thomas? Like, Adrien, he's such, like, a different type of character than Marinette. And, like, we know all about Marinette, okay? Like, we know she designs clothings, she's drawing, and she bakes, and she has, like, wonderful parents and friends, and she likes Adrien, and we know all about her struggles and vibes, and, you know, all of that. And there's nothing wrong with knowing all of that. But we don't, like, Adrien, we don't know what he wants to be, what he wants to do. We know that he definitely doesn't like his dad. Well, he does like his dad. He just, well, he wants to like his dad. He wants his dad. Sad. So sad. Like, it's sad. But that's all we get. We don't get enough. We don't get enough. We don't get enough. Not enough. Because Adrien, like, we don't, like, he obviously doesn't want to be a model. Like, we know that. Like, he doesn't want to do what his dad wants him to do. But we don't know what he wants to do. Like, we don't know. So they're all, like, making him seem dumb and, like, stupid and everything. But we also know, like, we literally know that he's not. Because in this one episode, like, literally, Lila was all like, oh, like, didn't you have, like, an A- in math? And that was his worst grade, an A- in math. Like, that means he got all A+ for because he's not dumb. He is literally smart, like, smart. But for some reason, they just make him seem like he's not. Because, like what? Like, what is this? What is this? We just want more Adrien, and we want more Cat Noir. We need to be, there needs to be more respect. There need, okay. Like, I always thought this and everything. Like, when I would watch the episodes or whatever, and, like, there'd be so many times that Cat Noir literally can't do anything. Like, he's always the one getting taken over by the Akumas. Whatever, you know? Like, he's always the one, not Akumas, because that one time. When someone else was akumatized and they used their powers to affect him, like mind controlling him, or the little bear thing with like, stuff like that. And it's like, that doesn't ever happen to Ladybug? And the thing is, like, we know she's not perfect. And he said, Thomas, he was all like, oh, well, you know, like, it takes time to, like, do character development and stuff. And it's kind of like, on one hand, they make Adrien seem absolutely perfect with, like, no flaws except for, like, you know, his dark past that we don't know anything about. But then, like, Cat Noir's over here, like, always losing and being defeated, and he's the one who always has to go through something, like that time where he was, like, in the snake miraculous, dude, and he was, like, there trying to, so sad. Off topic. But, like, and Marinette's always the one that has to save him. And there's, like, I'm totally for, you know, her, like, yeah. But, like, at the same time, can Cat Noir literally do nothing? Like, is he literally, is all he's used for is to annoy Ladybug? It's, like, we know that Adrien is a sad boy. We know he doesn't, like, he just wants his dad to love him. he misses his mom, and he wants friends, and he you know, he's just trying to enjoy life, but he's sad. He's like real sad. We want to know why he's sad, and we want to know how deep it goes, and like what happened to him, like what is the vibe, like. So many people love Marinette and Ladybug and everything. I mean, there are people who don't, because, you know, they think, oh, well, all she does is, like, what do the people say? She acts like a yandere. I don't really know how to pronounce that. But, or yonder. But it's all been about her and what she has to go through and what she has to overcome. But it's still a duo show. Like, it's about them as a team. And like, don't you think, like, I mean, if you think a little bit, like, just use your brain, Thomas. Shouldn't both of the characters be, like, equally important? Like, shouldn't they both have a part to play, and who we should learn about? Like, we should learn about both of them, not just Marinette, who, totally amazing, but, you know, and it's like Adrien has a whole story behind him, like, a totally more interesting story than Marinette. No offense, Marinette, but, like, his vibes, they're, woo. But they make him look like a complete idiot. Like, they're just like what? He's not incompetent, but, you know, they're gonna make him look incompetent. Like, for what? For what? For who? Like, literally, so many people look up to Adrien and Cat Noir, and his, like, he has a story. He has, like, so much to him as a character, but they're just, like, making anyone who wants to see more of him feel like an idiot, because Thomas is like, I'll take constructive criticism, but not BS from, like, random people online. I'm like, this is not some random person telling you how to write. We're a fandom together talking about how Adrien is a little better than what you're making him seem like, because he's totally amazing and great, and we want to learn more about him, and he deserves more screen time, because it kind of feels like we just, like, don't see him. Like, he's just, like, there, but, like, not really there. We're not trying to say that Marinette should be less of a character, or she shouldn't be the leader, or not, she shouldn't be the main character, but we are saying you shouldn't act like Cat Noir is completely unimportant or dumb or not able to do things, because they make it seem like he can't do anything, but he was picked to get a miraculous, just like Marinette was, and he has the skill, and, like, but they just make him seem like what, like, what's going on here? We're a little not about that, you know. And also, there's this one picture. I'll show some tweets and stuff and everything. But there's this one picture of, like, the stores or whatever. Like, not one picture, a couple, like, of, like, one of the stores in LA of, like, Miraculous, and literally every single thing, like, that is there that they're selling, that's merch from Miraculous, is, like, all Ladybug. And I am totally, like, I am 100% someone who would rather buy Cat Noir merchandise. Like, I just would. Where's Cat Noir, though? Because it's a show about Adrien and Marinette. Thomas kind of acting petty. Like, he out here, okay, so, like, I'll show some of the tweets. I already said that, but, he, like, blocked a whole person because he was just like, no, I don't need to listen to you. Like, no, I'm good. I'm going to just do what I do and not listen to what practically everyone who watches the show would like to see. And it's like, can't take constructive criticism very much, can you, Mr. Thomas? And it's like, us people who want to see more of Adrien and Cat Noir aren't trying to say, well, Marinette shouldn't be the main character. But we're not. And it's fine. We're not over here trying to tell you, Mr. Thomas, that we don't want her here. Like, we're not trying to say goodbye, Marinette. Like, we don't like you. We're trying to say, hey, we love Adrian just as much, but we don't see him. Like, he's not there. Like, is he, like, are we just imagining him? Like, what's going on? Tweets that he, like, I was, like, reading these, and I was like, what? Pardon? Like, what? Like, look at some of this stuff that he has said. Just take a moment and read this and be confused with me, you know? And it's like, he calls Marinette smart and says, oh, well, she's smart. So, like, she's superior and, like, she's, like, all this and that. But it's like, Adrian is more than just a partner. And it's like, Adrian lives in a home, like, that, like, it's horrible. Like, we've seen the way Gabriel, like, Agreste treats his son. Like, we've seen it. He don't get to have birthday parties. He don't get to go do whatever he wants. He can't even do, like, things that he would naturally need as a young boy growing up, like, hanging out with his friends. We don't get to learn about his life. There's so many people that are like, yes, Adrian, yes, Cat Noir, but Thomas just doesn't want to give us any of that. He's like, no, not today, not tomorrow. We're just gonna stick with Ladybug because she is it. Like, that's it. She's the leader. She's the leader, guys. She's the leader of the duo. Ladybug, she leads, okay? So that's it. It's like, okay, she can be the leader. That's fine. But, like, the leader of what? The leader of herself and this jokester who doesn't really do anything. Like no, she should be the leader of a team that works together equally, and she like she can come up with all, like, Adrian deserves to have more time to be there on the screen, and Cat Noir to be more than just someone who jokes and can't do anything right, because he can do a heck of a lot right, and that's just on period. It's on pyramid. We're not trying to say, Marinette, go away. Like, we're not Mr. Thomas. We're trying to say, Adrian, come here. Like, come a little closer and spend a little more time with us, you know? They're equals. They equal to each other, you know? They're, like what is this? What's going on? 5 years, okay? 5 years of the show. I think it's been like 5 years, 3 seasons. But we don't, like, how has it been so long, but we still don't know anything about Adrian? Like, I love Adrian so much, and I love Cat Noir so much, and I love watching him when he's on the screen. And, like, it's totally okay for him to have, like, a goofy personality as Cat Noir, to make jokes, whatever, but they make it seem like that's all he can do. And that's not, because we know he is a totally capable human being. Like, they're both the main characters. Like, together. They run the show together. Like, I don't understand Thomas in his opinions. Like, I thought we were closer than that, man. Like, I thought we had something going, but no, you just want to... I don't understand. I don't comprehend what he's thinking, because it's not good what he's thinking. Like, I don't understand. That's it. I mean, comment below. Like, do you agree with me? Do you think that Thomas is acting a little, like, what? And that Adrian should get more screen time, and we should learn more about him, and they should be an actual team, not just, like, what is this? Or do you totally agree with Thomas and think that Marinette is rightfully better than everyone else because she's smart and she's like, you know, feminism and like girl power and all that stuff? Because I mean, you do you. But yeah, so, you know, bored, quarantine, summer life. I saw the tweets, and I was like, oh, dang. Because, like, I always would think about how, like, there's not much Adrian Cat Noir, but then when you go straight to figuring out that it's because of all this stuff that Thomas has been saying, and you're just like, well, that's a little unfair there, mister. I don't think you're really getting the point, you know? So that was my little rant. Like, I don't know. Who even knows? I mean... So, this was like a really weird video. Don't really normally make videos where I just, you know, talk. Because, like, I react or I edit or whatever. And I didn't have a script or anything, but I had, like, ideas, which is why I was, like, looking off to the side, like, to talk about. But, yeah. It's kind of repetitive. But, you know, I think Thomas really needs to hear it. And I'm not, like, I mean, people are telling, I'm, like, popping off on Twitter, like, at Thomas, look, man, get it together. Period. Like, that's it. Like, why you making it more difficult than it has to be? Why? So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If you see this, like, right now, currently, listening to what I'm saying, and, like, you actually watched the video, you real one, you know? You real one. And if you are a real one, comment that you're a real one. Okay, I just don't really know how to end a video. Okay, well, goodbye, everyone. It was nice to see you, even though technically I'm not seeing any. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna...